So I'm trying to utilize, you see the hands on the hip, utilizing the elbow to deflect that punch. But look at my man, Kung Fu B, yo, he's trying to sweep my leg again, yo. That's why it's the dirtiest Kung Fu fighter, man. Oh, let's go, son. He's going to start blocking my jabs, though, later in the round, but he won't let my arm go. But I'm going to give him the boot bop, right? In the words of Lyte, Burly, I'm going to give him the boot bop. Here comes the 1-2. There's the jab, and there's the cross right over top. Peace and blessings, fam. What's going on? It's your boy, Brother Rob, with another sparring breakdown. So we back at it with my boy, Dirty Kung Fu B. Okay, Dirty Kung Fu B, the dirtiest Kung Fu fighter out there. But he's my boy. He's my friend, man. This dude is awesome. He's an amazing guy. And I'm not just saying that, okay? I'm not just saying that. Seriously, man. This dude embodies what it means to be a martial artist because he trains with everybody. He does not care. He throws himself in there, and but he's also very skilled. And that's the thing, like he's not just doing it just to do it. So he's an extremely skilled fighter, and I'm learning from him because I wish I could do some of the stuff he do. I talk about him being a dirty fighter, but we all know, guys, when it comes to fighting, there's no such thing as a fair fight, okay? So if you're not fighting dirty, then you're doing something wrong. But anyway, guys, I want to show you guys this sparring breakdown, and then there's another match as well with one of my students that I also want to break down. Specifically in these matches, guys, I'm working on trying to catch kicks. I'm trying to work my 52 blocks, right? So I'm working on that because it's, you know, just starting out, you know, training seriously in 52, okay? Certainly with the 52 Block Federation. So make sure you guys sign up for the Patreon 52 Block Federation. There's a link in the description. And also I've been working on Lyte Burly's course and 52 blocks at Learn-Martial Arts as well. So I'm doing everything, guys. So I'm taking a deep dive and I want to make sure I learn this stuff. So we're going to try it out. But check out the sparring videos, guys, and let me know what you think. All right, here we go. We back at it with my boy Kung Fu B. Kung Fu B, the dirtiest Kung Fu fighter out there. So here we go, guys. I'm utilizing Stack the Deck, and I'm hitting right over top with the straight right. Stack the Deck, of course, one of the blocks in 52. This is my second week of doing Lyte Burly's course in 52. I'm working specifically, though, on trying to catch the kicks, utilizing the windmill and some of the other techniques there, but I missed that kick. But I'm intensely trying to catch kicks and also walk through the kicks as well. Also, I'm just striking wherever I can. Right, and I'm trying to utilize feints as well. So you'll see me utilize the feints, footwork, and head movement. Here, I'm utilizing the classic shuffle. Right, you know it's the Comstock, right? The Comstock. So I'm trying to utilize. You see the hands on the hip, utilizing the elbow to deflect that punch. But look at my man, Kung Fu B, yo, he's trying to sweep my leg again, yo. That's why it's the dirtiest Kung Fu fighter, man. My man is always looking for that trip. He's always looking for that leg sweep, bro. But it's all good, man. It's all good. I can't be mad at him. But here's the jab. The jab is there. Bam. Let's go. Let's go, son. He's going to start blocking my jabs, though, later in the round. But he won't let my arm go. Let my arm go, man. But I'm going to jab to the body as well. Another open target. See, I like to also attack off the break, right? When we, you know, break off of a clinch or whatever, because he's usually passive at that point. But look, my man's not done. He's going to try to sweep my leg again. Look at his foot. His foot is off the ground because he's trying to reach for that sweep. But it ain't happening, son. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my legs. So here I am. I'm trying to kick his arms now a little bit. So for me, I like to strike all the limbs, right? I don't just kick the legs or kick the body. I kick the arms as well. And so here I'm just getting out of range of his jab, throw a little kick, and that's a good sequence here. Good comeback for him. But I'm going to give him the boot bop, right? In the words of Lyte Burly, I'm going to give him the boot bop. Here comes the 1-2. There's the jab, and there's the cross right over top. That straight right over top here. But again, like I said, he's going to start checking a lot of these. He's going to start utilizing 52. I don't know if you guys saw that right there, okay? He's utilizing double guard. He's going to start utilizing catch the bullet. He's going to start utilizing, he's all these kind of blocks. So one thing I noticed about us, and here I'm going to close the door on that. That's not going to happen. One thing I noticed about us is like a lot of times, even if we don't intend it, a lot of times 52 is that ancestral knowledge, right? It just comes out. It's a natural way for us to defend and cover. Right, and so he's going to start utilizing that. You guys are going to see that here. This is a good sequence here, but look at that. Look at that. My man is utilizing cover the bullet, okay? He's utilizing cover the bullet, okay? I don't know if he learned that from me. You know, it's like the old kung fu flicks, right? When you fight somebody, you start stealing their style. And here we go. He's got the double guard up, okay? He's utilizing the double guard. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to start utilizing 52 blocks, whether he knows it or not. But this kick gets in right here as well, which is good. But man, you know, B is gonna be he's exceptional, to be honest with you guys. Do not sleep on the Kung Fu man, okay? He is exceptional because he's picking up 52 and not even necessarily realizing that it's maybe 52. But he's blocking. He's gonna start blocking and defending pretty much everything I throw at him, right? So here I notice he's dropping his hand when I throw the kick, right? So I'm gonna try to do throw a head kick, okay? Because, you know, hopefully he's going to drop his hand again. Here's the head kick. But no, look at that, man. My man's double guard, okay? Double guard again, utilizing his blocks. And, I mean, again, I had a hard time in the later rounds kind of getting things through because he started utilizing his blocks, okay? He utilizing raise the gate, a lot of different blocks. Here I'm just fast forwarding through a little bit of this because I'm just staring at him, right? He's staring at me. I'm staring at him, okay? That's what it is. We just fast forward through that. But here we go. He's using a little bit longer guard here. I like to feint. I'm going to throw the hand out and go for a leg kick. Okay, I want to see his reaction because I'm timing him, right? How long does it take me to throw my arm out before you to respond? And I'm going to use that time to kick in the leg. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. But he's not done. He's going to move forward. Okay, he's going to move forward, but he realizes he's out of range. Again, I'm just like to utilize the feint. So that's a good sequence here. That's a good sequence here coming forward. I'm going to utilize the feints, though, and try to set up my attacks, okay? Here I go for the jab, but look at this. Raise the gate, okay? My man's blocking the jabs. He's blocking pretty much everything I'm throwing at him at this point, right? So, you know, it's hard to get anything in. Here, I'm just trying to rush him down. But look at my man. My man is utilizing skull and bones right here. Utilizing skull and bones. Bro, I'm telling you, my man is... You know, I don't know where he learned 52, either from just osmosis, you know, watching me. But, yeah, he went for the takedown. Dirty B's got to go for the takedown. I knew he was going for the takedown, my Dirty B, okay? Dirty Kung Fu fighter. But it's all love, man. This is one of my best friends, man. I love this brother, and he's an exceptional fighter, and he's just gonna keep growing, man. He's about 10 years younger than me. And the sky's the limit, man. He's gonna be better than me if he's not already, you know. Because I wouldn't want to scrap with him without gloves on, to be honest with you guys. All right. Okay, here's our next match here. I'm with one of my students here, and we are so we're just going nice and easy here. Like I said, I'm working on catching kicks. Okay, so I'm gonna catch and return here, catch the kick and return with the straight right. But that's something I'm specifically trying to work on is catching kicks and also walking through some of the kicks. So that's what I want to try to work on in this round. Always set your intention when you're training guys to kind of work on certain things. I missed that one. I tried to catch that kick right there, but wasn't able to catch it. Again, trying to catch the kick again, utilizing the windmill. But I at least want to try not to get hit. But again, and I'm utilizing skull and bones here to kind of defend some of that. But look, this is a great setup here. So he was able to get that punch through. I tried to parry it with my rear hand, but it passes my rear hand, and he nails me right there in the face. And I gave him props for that. That was a excellent, well-executed punch. The timing of it was off. It felt weird. My hand went too soon, and so he waited for my hand to go, and then he was able to counter me there. So that was a good setup right there. I'm utilizing more of the robot here because it's going down to the body to try to defend that, and then I'm gonna come back with my straight right again, just as a counter, okay. But yeah, that's something I want to try to do, especially as he's retracting his hands. I want to typically hit there. Here, just throwing a nice body shot. He's got a very high guard here, so I'm end up going to the body, but he ends up lowering his guard quite a bit. He still keeps a high guard, but he kind of lowers his body, so it makes it a little bit harder to get those body shots in later in the round. Here, but I do start utilizing the jab a lot, so I'm going to start working the jab. I'm using the jab to kind of move him, using my lead hand to kind of move him over to the side as I also step over to the side. If I was smart, I would have maybe tried to throw that straight right. But I felt like he was defensive and I couldn't get the straight right in. But here I'm again continually utilize the jab. I have longer arms than he does, so I'm just trying to keep him at range for the most part. Although I do want to start moving forward and moving him back. This is a great sequence here. He's going to parry my punch right there, parry, and then come with the inside kick. So that was very good setup. I like that. Parry was essentially like a hook parry, right? So he used the first sequence of the triangle trade to do that parry. Here I'm just again trying to go whatever target I can. So going there to the body if I can get to the body. But again, he starts lowering his stance a little bit, so it's hard to get those shots in. Again, same thing, trying to catch the kicks, but struggling now to catch some of these kicks. Okay, I thought I had it, but he was able to pull his leg back. This is a great shot here. This is a great shot. He's getting me with the straight left. Right through the center. I'm trying to check it. I'm trying to parry it, but that shot gets through. So props to that. Props in for that. That was excellent setup. My cameraman is struggling here, man. Keep the camera up, homie. Keep the camera up, bro. All right, so here we go. We're working this again. Again, this is good. I'm trying to walk through the kicks, like I mentioned. So I'm going to start utilizing the punches, the strikes. You know, kicking to the body, that's fine. I want to be able to punch to the face if I'm getting kicked in the body. So I'm going to keep kind of pressing forward here. My cameraman is struggling again, so I'm just fast forwarding that sequence. But again, I'm going to start utilizing the jab to both maintain distance, but then control the distance more so, right? So when he's pressing forward, I'm going to utilize the jabs and my straight punches. But then once he starts moving back, I'm going to come forward, right? So I came forward here. That's a nice straight right as I'm continuing to press the action here. And I'm going to keep walking him down, walking forward, because that's one way to kind of stuff kicks. I'm trying to really stuff his kicks, right? This is a good sequence here. He does a couple punches, and then he does 2 kicks, kick, and then here's the other kick, boom, but then I'm going to come right back. And I like to come back as soon as they kick, because when they kick, they're on one leg, which means that they can't use footwork. And then he starts to run a little bit, okay? But once they're on one leg, they just can't move, and that is what it is. So I like to utilize my strikes from there. And again, I like to catch and return. So like I said, I'm specifically working on catching kicks. I wasn't able to catch all of them in this round, but the ones I could, I tried to catch. And then I'm trying to return with whatever I can. Nice little flurry there to kind of close out the round.
A man with my knowledge, what can you tell a man like me now? What's your suggestion? That's your question. Okay, you talking to me, not a dumb nigger or a pork chop eater, don't know the truth. I'm free now. I woke up. Now, what are you going to tell me now? I done gave you my solution, some land of my own, doing something for myself like you, England, and America do. Now, I know you're not against the black man. I know you're not against me having my land, are you? I know you English and ruled and slaved forever for a long time. But do you still today don't want me to have my own country and build for myself and govern myself? Would you think that's bad if we thought like that?
How many of you practice a martial art today? Who practices a martial art today? How many boys are practicing a martial art in your community today? Today. That's what I'm saying. We not ready to fight.
The purpose of our organization is to start right here in Harlem, which has the largest concentration of people of African descent that exists anywhere on this earth. There are more Africans here in Harlem than exist in any city on the African continent, because that's what you and I are, Africans.
Well, young man, you first must be born again. God is a spirit.
No, I ain't born again. I ain't got to be born again. See, I was born in a new generation. Your mother could have brainwashed you, but can't nobody brainwash me. I'm ready.